Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Kelsey Derringer, and I am going to be your teacher today. I am the Professional Development Coordinator for BirdBrain Technologies, which normally means I get to teach teachers how to do coding and robotics, but today I get to teach a bunch of teachers and students how to do coding and robotics. But it's not just me here in the studio. We also have our director and producer, Matt the Robot. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Kelsey. How's it going today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today, Matt?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to answer some of the questions that are going to be coming in from Facebook.
That's right. So Matt is watching his screens over there, and he is checking out. For those of you who are watching live on Facebook, you can leave us comments or questions right there for either me or Matt or any of our participants who are here live today, and they can participate. You can participate fully through that live Facebook chat. So it's not just me here, though, and it's not just Matt. There's a whole bunch of people here in our class today. Does everybody want to wave hello to everybody who's out there on Facebook? Hello. Wonderful. We've got so many excited students who are here joining us, ready to code today. So let me tell you what we're going to be doing. Today, we are going to be playing mini golf, which I am so excited about. And we have a special friend guest with us here today. This is Gunther. Everybody say hi, Gunther. Hey, Gunther, how's it going? Wonderful. Nice to see you, Gunther. Well, what are you in front of there, Gunther? It looks like we're going to be playing a game. Will you tell us about it? Oh, nice. Yeah, we're going to be playing mini golf. And I am really excited to play mini golf. Are you excited, Gunther? No. Well, why aren't you excited? Hold on, wait. You've been playing mini golf your whole life, and you have never once scored, gotten the ball in the hole? Not once? Is that true? No, not once. That's crazy. You've never scored a hole before. Okay, let me go to gallery view really quick here, friends. Who here has played, raise your hand if you have played mini golf. Raise your hand like this if you played mini golf. Okay, raise your hand again. Have you gotten the ball in the hole at least once in your life? Yeah, right? Okay, so let me check in with you here, Gunther. You've never, ever once put the ball in the hole? No, okay. And you've been playing mini golf at the same place your whole life with these cool mini golf holes behind you. You've never once gotten the ball in the hole. Okay, well, I mean, it can't be that hard. And we've got some friends who know how to play mini golf. Let's go ahead. I'm going to walk around here, and I'm going to turn on the mini golf holes. I'm going to plug them in so we can see. It can't be that hard, right? It's just mini golf. It's a game for kids. So let's see how hard these mini golf holes are. Oh, that actually looks really hard. That looks really, really difficult to try and play. So yeah, okay, you're right, Gunther. This looks like a really challenging mini golf hole. Well, we have a little robotic aiming arm there, and I want to see if some of my friends here on Zoom could try and play. Let's just try and play mini golf. So let me go to gallery view. Raise your hand like I taught you. Raise your hand like so. If you want to try and play our mini golf game, who wants to be the first one to try and play? Okay, let's go to Nihal. Nihal, and just to make sure, Nihal, can you unmute yourself? Great. And Nihal, are you on a laptop today? Are you joining us on a laptop? Great. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you remote control of this little arm here, and you are going to get to aim it and try to get it in one of the holes. And we're going to give you 3 chances to see if you can get it in one of the holes. Are you ready, Nihal? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Wonderful. So here we go. I'm going to readjust a couple of things over here so that the people at home can see what we're doing a little bit more. And Matt just gave you remote control, Nihal. Can you click on your screen to make sure you've got remote control?
There
All right,
you
got it. Now use the left and the right arrows. You can adjust the little ramp there to aim at either the windmill or the castle. Can you use your little arrow keys to move it around? There you go. There you go. Now, which one do you want to aim at? Do you want to aim at the windmill or the castle?
The castle.
Okay, go to the right a little bit more then. See if you can get it. There you go. And then to let go of it, what key does he press to let go, Matt?
You're going to need to press the space key.
All right, so press the space bar to hit your ball and get it to roll. Oh man, missed it. All right, that's okay. You've got 2 more chances. I'll reset it up here. Try to readjust your ramp a little bit and see if you can get it to go in the gate there. Oh man, missed it again. Well, the gate was down. That made it difficult. All right, you'll have to watch and make sure you do it right when the gate goes up. Last chance. Here we go. Oh man, that gate is just making it super difficult. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna end your remote control here, Nihal. Let's go, everybody, and give Nihal a round of applause. We can go to gallery view. That was a good try, but I'll tell you what, I think this game is not fair. I think this game feels like rigged. What do you guys think? It looks like too hard to play. Let's take a look at this thing again. It looks too hard to play. So I think what we should do, the first thing we should do is we should try to make these obstacles a little bit more playable. What do you guys think? Yeah? Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go into Microbit Classroom here, and I have pre-made some code. Let's see, this one is, nope, not that one. This one here, yes. So this is the code that I built that's on that robot there for the windmill. And what we're gonna do is we are going to share this windmill code with everybody, okay? So we'll look at student code, and I've got, where's windmill code, there it is. I'm gonna share windmill code with everybody except for the castle code. Okay, so now you guys, now everybody on your screen, you should have something that pops up that says, hey, your teacher would like to share some code with you. Give me a thumbs up if you indeed had, okay, great. So now let's take a look at what that code is doing. And let's see if we can figure out how to make it a little bit more fair and a little bit more playable. So in this code, here's my windmill code. This rotation servo, so it's starting the Hummingbird, and then there's an LED that's gonna be on. We're gonna talk about what that means later. But right here in this small forever loop here, it says the rotation servo 1 is going at 100% speed. So if we look at the program, it's spinning so fast, and it's because it's going at 100% speed. It's going at full speed. So what I want you guys to do, the first thing your first challenge is to switch this around, like do something to this part of the code to make this a little bit more playable and make it so that the next person can actually like get it in the hole, right? So you guys work on that for a second. And if you have any questions, make sure you raise your hand or unmute yourself and let us know if you have any questions. So again, you're just gonna be adjusting this rotation servo. Right now it's going full speed one direction. You could make it go the other direction, and you could adjust the speed of it as well. So adjust that a little bit. And while you do that, I'm gonna, I just think I think this game that we have here is just so unfair, because like poor Gunther, let me check in with you, Gunther. Now I understand why you've never gotten a hole before. I feel so bad for you, man. You know, I think that is so smart that it's true. Like this game, it doesn't have to be so that everybody can win. It just has to be so that everybody can play. Everybody has to have a chance of winning, because otherwise, if there's no chance of winning, it's not a game, it's a scam. You know? What a scam this game is. Let me check in with some folks. It looks like some people needed us to broadcast the Microbit Classroom how to enter again, so I'll do that. And this, for those of you who are on Facebook, this is just for the kids who are here on Zoom, okay? But take a look at that, and we posted that in the Zoom chat again. But let me go to gallery view here and check in. Connor and Sophia, what's up, you two?
We finished our code.
You have some code? Who else has finished their code and wants us to try and put it on the robot? We're just gonna pick one for now. We'll use Connor and Sophia's first. Okay, so I'm gonna plug this in here, like so. And I'm going to go to the student code part here. I'm gonna scroll down until I find Connor and Sophia. Soph and Connor, there they are. And I'm gonna share this. I don't wanna share it with everybody. I just wanna share it with the windmill code, because I'm gonna replace my windmill code here. So nobody else, just the windmill code. Taking everybody else on here, off of here. So for you teachers who are wondering how you might do something like this at school, this is kind of how that would work. Getting those off. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to share it with the windmill code student, which is me, which is up here. Hey, my teacher has sent me some code. So now I'm going to download this code onto my microbit. And I don't know if you guys can hear, but someone outside of our studio is mowing their lawn. Sorry. They picked the perfect time to do that, right? Okay, so I'm just downloading this code on here. There we go. And now I'm going to go over to the windmill and put Sophia and Connor's code on there. All right, Sophia and Connor. Here we go. I'm going to unplug it. Let's see what, can you tell us what's going to happen when I plug this in? What did you guys change about the code?
I made the windmill go slower, and I just put random numbers into the colors.
Look at there. Look at that. That's so much more playable. You could really hit the ball in through there. Let's give somebody a chance to play on the code that you created. Let's go to gallery view. Who wants to play this time? Let's see. How about Aisha? Let's have you play this time, Aisha. All right, can you unmute yourself? There you go. And Aisha, are you on a laptop today?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Great. Okay, so Matt is going to give you remote control of his screen, Aisha, and to take remote control, you just need to click on your screen, and then you can move your mouse around, and that'll show you that you have remote control. All right, Aisha, click on your screen, and then you'll have control. There you go, perfect. Okay, so now you can use your arrow keys to aim that ball and see if you can aim it at the windmill. We'll give you 3 chances to see if you can get it in the hole in the windmill. All right, here we go. Ooh, way far over. And I'm gonna be over here to catch the ball when if it goes somewhere else. You're aiming so carefully. Nice job, Aisha. All right. And when you're ready, hit the space bar. Oh man, that was so close. I think how did your aim look? I was off to the side. Did your aim look pretty good?
No.
Try it again. See if you can get it in there. Oh man, so close, so close. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, we'll give you one more shot here, Aisha. We'll see if you can get it in there. Okay. Oh, watch out. You're right in the middle of them now. Yeah. There you go. How's your aim? Aim it up there. Oh, so close, so close. We're going to end your remote control here, Aisha. Yeah, that's true. Gunther just said that, see, this game is really hard. Okay.
Aisha, can you stop? Could you
yeah,
release
hold
control
your
of your
mouse
screen?
there for a second because we're
Thank
going to.
you.
There we go. And since we're in gallery view, does everybody want to give her a round of applause? Nice job. Nice job, Aisha. Okay, so who else has some code that they want to put on this windmill? Did anyone, I want to take a look at Connor and Sophia's code really quick because it looks like they slowed it down to just 24%, but it's still going kind of fast. Let me see if anybody slowed it down to something less than 24%. Did anybody, raise your hand, did anybody else do something less than 24% speed? What'd you do, Joey D? Let me go take a look at yours. Joey K. There's Joey D. What did Joey D do in his code? Let's take a look here. So 23 did a little bit less. Or no, that's the LED. What speed did you set yours at, Joey D?
I did 23.
Okay. So let's try this out. And again, I'm going to only share it with the windmill code here and take all the rest of these folks off. And so we're going to load your code onto the windmill now, Joey D. And then we've got to pick out somebody to try to play it one more time. All right. There we go. I'm going to send it to there. There we go. There we go. Oh, actually, so Joey, help me take a look here. The thing that you changed, you made the LED brightness at 23%. And that LED is actually inside of the windmill here. That LED is right here. That's where the LED is, right over here. So we don't want to change the brightness of that LED, but we do want to change the speed of the rotation servo. So tell me, what what speed do you want to put in here? Instead of 100%, Joey, what speed do you want to put in there? Something even less than 24%. Right in here, what do you want to do?
Let's do 10%.
Deal. Okay, so I'm going to change that to 10, and now I'm going to plug this in and download it, and I'll go put it on the windmill. And while I do that, Matt, can you go to gallery view, and can you select somebody to, 1 second. There you go, all yours. Can you select somebody to play it?
Oh, wow.
So many people want to
so
play.
many people would like to play. How about Nikita? Would you like to play, Nikita? Excellent. And Nikita, are you on a laptop right now or a computer?
Yeah.
Laptop. Excellent. Great. So I'm going to share my screen here. Give me just one moment. Share screen.
And I'll switch this to view
Excellent.
5. Oh, look at there, Joey. That, woo, that 10% I think was a good call. That's going to be even more playable. All right, Nikita. So Matt's giving you remote control now. You got it. So now use those arrow keys to aim your little arm there and see if you can get it in that windmill cup, because I really want to see what happens when we get that in the hole. Let's see. And press space bar to shoot it. Whoa, so close, so close. Give it another try. What do you think, Gunther? Do you have any words of encouragement for her? Oh, that's so kind. I hope that you really took that into your heart, Nikita. That was some really kind words that Gunther just said. Oh, so close. I think you were a little to the right. Can you re-aim a little bit? There you go. Yeah, because I think, whoops. Come back here. I let it go. Where'd you go? There you are. Okay. All right. This is it, Nikita. I believe in you. Everybody cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your eyeballs. Oh, I think that might count, actually. That was like, whoa, that was like right in there. Nice job. Yeah. Gunther says that is closer than he has ever gotten in mini golf, Nikita. And so I think what we're doing right now, we are fixing the system right now, you guys. Let's give Nikita a round of applause. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and let's take a look just briefly. I'm gonna go back to speaker view here. Let's take a look just briefly, because there's more to that code than just the windmill running. So let me show you what else is going on in that code so that you guys could also adjust that if you wanted to, okay? So let me show you. In the windmill code, there's this LED, which I'm gonna set back to 100%. And then there's this whole thing with a light sensor over here. So it says if the light sensor is less than 30, then the tri-LED is, 1 is going to go red, the tri-LED 2 is going to go red, it's going to wait for half a second, and then the tri-LED 1 is going to go turquoise, and the tri-LED 2 is going to go turquoise, and then it's going to wait for half a second. Otherwise, these tri-LEDs are going to be off. Let me show you what that means. So I'm going to go over here really quick, and let me show you what happens when a ball goes through the hole. So just for argument's sake, I'm going to unplug this motor back here and stop it so it doesn't chop my hand off. There we go. So watch what happens when I put a ball through the hole. See these tri-LEDs here? Those tri-LEDs blink from red to turquoise, back in the back there, when a ball goes through the hole. So that's how you know when you have actually gotten in the hole, is that the tri-LEDs blink. So that is something that I'll plug our motor back in here, and we'll keep running Joey D's code. There we go. So that's how you know when you've officially scored a not a goal, a hole. I suppose. I'm not up on my golf terminology. Sorry. Scored a hole. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. So in that windmill code, that is something that you can also play with. You can make, and I think Connor and Sophia did that. They were making the tri-LEDs change different colors. Is that right, Connor and Sophia? Yeah. Okay. So that's something that you can play with. And if you want to keep working on that windmill code and change what those LEDs are doing, you can totally do that. Or we also have the code ready for this castle over here. Now, Matt, can you re-aim the ball at the castle really quick? And we had, I think, the very first person to play over there at the castle. They really struggled because this castle is also set up for you to fail. That door is closed most of the time. And when it opens up, it like barely even opens up. So we also have some code built for this castle here. Here's our castle code. And you can see that this position servo here, this is going from 160 to 0 degrees. It's staying, that 160 is down. That's the down space. And it's staying down for 5 seconds. And then it's going up to 0 degrees for like less than half a second. So that's your window to score, is less than half a second every 5 seconds, which is like not very fair, dude. So let me go to gallery view. You can stay working on the windmill code if you want, or raise your hand and keep them raised because we're going to go through and share this code with people. If you want the castle code. So if you want the castle code, raise your hand. Okay, so keep raising them just like that because we're going to go through and Matt is going to go through and he's going to help me share them with just the people who have their hand raised. Okay, so I'm going to go to.
It looks like it's just about everybody.
I think so.
Sigrid, your hand is not up. Sigrid, are you still working on the windmill code?
Oh, her hand's up. Okay.
You want
all
the
right, so we're going to
castle
go
code
ahead
too?
and share that castle code with everybody then.
Great. And for those of you that haven't shown your screens, that's totally fine, but you're going to get the castle code as well.
Okay, so we're going to share this with everybody except for the windmill code because I want to keep that there. Okay, just in case anybody wants it. All right, we're sending the castle code to everybody. So now give me a thumbs up when on your screen it says, hey, your teacher has sent you some code. Cool. All right, so now your job is to fix up that code and make it more fair. And just a reminder, 160 degrees is down and it's staying there for 5,000 milliseconds, which means 5 seconds. And then it's only going up to 0 degrees, which is open, for 400 milliseconds, less than half a second. So your job is going to be to get that door to be a little open a little bit longer and maybe closed a little bit shorter, right? So mess with those pause blocks there to fix that. And while you guys are working, Gunther, so if you've been playing mini golf forever and you never win, why do you keep playing mini golf, Gunther? Oh, that is so exciting. So in this mini golf place, Gunther says that there's a prize wall at the end of it. And if you score a hole, then you get to pick a prize off the prize wall. What prize are you most excited about? Oh, you're really excited about the kazoo on the prize wall, and you've always wanted to try playing the kazoo? Yeah. I love playing the kazoo. It's really fun. So Gunther is really excited about finally getting the ball in the hole, and getting something off the prize wall, specifically a kazoo. So that's what we're playing for today, kids. We're trying to help. Yeah. He says he'd be really, really grateful if you guys could help him get a kazoo. That is his heart's greatest desire, is to play the kazoo.
Could you share the code again? Because it logged me out, so I didn't get it.
Oh, sure. Let me go to gallery view. Can you say your first name? The person who used the code?
My name's Gabriel.
Great. Looking for you in the student code here because we want to share that castle code. There was one other person who needed it too.
It was Kat. Kat needs the code as well.
Kat needs the code too. And you said your name was Gabriel?
Yes.
Great. Well, we're going to just share it with Gabriel and Kat so that they can get that code because we don't want to like delete the code that everybody else was working on. Da, 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 da. There we go.
And while you're downloading, we actually had a question from Nikita. She was wondering how you understand Gunther.
Oh, that's a good question. How do I understand Gunther? I don't know, Gunther. We've been friends for a really long time. I feel like we just kind of have developed our own language a little bit. Yeah? Well, don't tell him that. That happened a long time ago. Yeah, no, me and Gunther have just been friends for a long time, and so we've grown to understand each other. Yeah. good question though. I speak Melodia pretty fluently. Somebody else in the Zoom thing said that they need the code too.
Looks like that was Miss L.
Oh, was that Miss L? Okay, we'll share that with you as well, Miss L. We'll share that. Oops, share that code with you. Share the castle code. And when you guys when you have a code that you want us to try and put on the castle, let us know. And there's lots of things you can mess with in that code, right? You can mess with the door. You can mess with the celebration, the lights when we actually get it through there. So I'm just going to finish sharing this code with Miss L, and then I will check and see who has some code that they're ready to put on the robot. Who has some code that they're ready to put on the castle? Looks like Madhav. You have something that you want to put on there? All right, let's do it. It's not a microbit. That's my phone. I should not put your code for the castle on my smartphone, should I? Hey, Madhav, can you unmute yourself? Wonderful. So what did you change about this code? I'm going to have Matt take care of sharing it with Castle Code, Kelsey the Castle Code, and we're going to download it and put it on the robot. What did you change about this code, Madhav?
I made the pauses like opposite, so like it stays down for shorter and it stays up for longer.
Cool. So you switched them so that the 400 was the down and the 5,000 was the up?
I did 500 and 2,000.
Okay. All right. So it's going to be up for 2 seconds and down for half a second. Cool. Well, now we can go to Castle Code. Yeah, that one there. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we're going to download your code onto this here microbit, Madhav, and we're going to see how it looks. Cool. And then who wants to try and play once we do that? Who wants to try and play? Let's do Audie. Audie, do you? I don't know if you guys can hear, but this person is cutting grass right outside of our studio. It's super loud. Whew. If I'm shouting, that's why I'm like shouting over. Couldn't have picked a worse time, folks. All right. So Audie, are you on a laptop today, Audie?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So once we have, great, I have it downloaded on here, and we're going to switch to this view, and I'm going to go put this code on the castle. This is Madhav's code here. All right, Madhav. I hope that you're making this game a little more fair to play. Let's see how Madhav's code looks.
And Audie, I went ahead and shared my screen with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I know the screen got very small, but hopefully everyone's able to see the modifications that Madhav had made.
Yeah. Holy moly. That thing's so loud. Oh, good. Okay, I just saw you shoot it. Sorry, I got distracted by the weed whacker. All right, give it another go. That was pretty good. How was your aim, Audie? Do you need to adjust your aim at all? I didn't see.
Yeah, I think I need to move right a little.
Okay. All right, give it a go. Move right a little bit.
Oh, that's too
Yeah,
much.
you got it! Woohoo! Way to go, Audie! Nice job. I don't know if it went all the way in there.
No, I think it.
Oh, when it goes all the way in, you get those lights that blink for you.
That went. I saw it went.
That's great. All right, I gotta dump the ball back out. There we go. Nice job, Audie. Do you want to? You get one more chance. Do you want to try it one more time, Audie?
Yeah.
See if you can get two.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, I just got word from the mini golf manager. He says that there is a kazoo coming to you, Gunther. How do you feel about that? Oh man, just right off this. Oh, Gunther says thank you so much, Audie. You got him a kazoo. Well, let's check it out. We're gonna stop sharing our screen with you here, Audie, and I'm gonna go to gallery view, and let's give Audie a round of applause, everybody, because he did it. He got it in the hole. Very nice. All right, Gunther. Here is your kazoo. Are you ready to play your favorite song? All right, here's your kazoo, buddy. Play to your heart's content. give Gunther a round of applause. That was pretty good. That was some good kazooing. That was some nice kazooing. All right. We have quite a few more minutes left. Who else has some code that they want to put on the castle? Anybody else have some code for the castle? How about Lasya? We'll put your code on here, Lasya. And will you tell us, what did you change about the castle code, Lasya?
I made it go slower. Instead of making it 5 seconds, I put 6 seconds, so it's a bit easier.
Okay. We'll check it out. We're going to share that code with ourselves so that we can see it. So is it down for 5 seconds or for 6 seconds, or is it up for 6 seconds?
It's up for 6 seconds.
Okay, that's great. So it'll be up for a little bit longer so that we actually have more chance to get in there. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to download that code, put it on our microbit here. Awesome. Lasya, have you ever played mini golf before?
No, not really. But like, we have this little mini golf course. It's not really a course. Like, there's a little hole that you push the ball to.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you hit it with like a golf stick. So we play at home. We don't actually play in a real course.
Gotcha. Well, that's fun to play at home. That's great. All right, Lasya, I'm going to put your code on here, but while I'm doing that, who would like to raise their hand? Who wants to play next? And Matt, you can pick the person to play next.
Oh boy, so many hands up. Hey, Sigrid, why don't we go ahead and go with you? And then Xander and Penelope, I know your hands have been up this entire time. I do see you. We'll get around to you next time. Is that okay? Is that Zoomer right there?
Oh.
All right.
And Lasya, are you on a laptop today? Can you, or no, who's running? Sigrid. Sigrid, are you on a laptop?
Yes, I am on a laptop.
Great. Okay. So Matt's going to share his screen and give you control. Look at Lasya's code. That is so much more fair, Lasya. Like, there's a little barrier there. Like, it comes down for a minute, or for how long? For like a second? Is that how long it comes down for?
For 2 seconds.
For 2 seconds, but then it's up for 6 seconds. That's so much more fair.
Okay, Lasya, or I'm sorry,
Sigrid.
Sigrid, if you wouldn't mind clicking on your screen, you should be able to take control of my computer. There you go. Now,
All
if
right,
you hit
now
the
use
left
your
and right
arrow
arrows-
keys. Really aim it out. See if you can get it right in the center there.
Wait, I need
Right
to
and left
move.
arrow keys. That'll re-aim it. Oh, so close, so close. You might adjust your aim a little bit. Let's see. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah. Oh, so close. Still went a little to the left, so you might need to move a little further to the right. Just get it right in that hole. Yeah. Yeah, right in there. It bounced around a little bit, but we'll put it right there. You go. Hey, nice job, Sigrid, on that last one. Woo-hoo. Nice job.
Okay, Sigrid, I'm going to take control of the computer again so I could stop sharing my screen.
Nice. Let's give Sigrid a round of applause. Woohoo! All right. Who's the next person who'd like to put their code on probably the castle? That's what everybody was working on. Who's got some code they want to put on there? Looks like, who is that behind there? Can you tell me their name, Matt?
Is that Arvin? Am I saying that right?
Arvin?
Yes.
Yeah, they're just okay, let's put Arvin's code on here.
Excellent.
There we go, Arvin. Whoops. There we go. Arvin, have you played mini golf before?
Yeah.
Are you any good at it?
No.
Me neither, man. I just like to play. Gunther does too. He just likes to play, but the course has been too hard. Gunther, how long have you been playing mini golf for? 27 years, man. That's a long time that's a long mini golf career. So is that like your whole life then? Oh no. Gunther, as it turns out, is really, really old. So 27 years is just a a short time in your life. You're like a tortoise, man. He's been around, Gunther. Interesting. All right, so we're downloading Arvin's code onto this microbit. Arvin, can you tell us what you changed about the castle code? What did you change?
I just made it so that the door closes slower, and then I added some
May not
music
have,
to it.
may not have downloaded.
Oops, got to re-download. Sorry, I unplugged it a little too fast. Try that again. So you said you made it so that the door closes a little slower?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, and then I think, was it Xander and Penelope that are going to be our next players?
I think so. They've been
All
waiting
right.
patiently, as many of you have.
You guys, this is a really big class today. This is really cool to have so many folks participating live here. If you guys have any encouragement or any advice, especially if you've been one of the players, if you guys have any encouragement or advice for Xander or Sophia, you can either type it out in Zoom or you can unmute yourselves and just tell them too if you've got nice, encouraging things to say. Ooh. Ooh. Let me go over there so you can hear it. Arvin, did you put some sound in there?
Yeah.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it beeping?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what that sound sounds like. We're going to look at the code in just a minute and see why it sounds like that. We'll take a look at that in just a second, but we'll let Connor and Sophia.
That's Xander and Penelope.
Xander, thank you, Xander and
the other
Penelope.
brother and sister team.
Other
we've
brother
got.
and sister dynamic duo here.
So, Xander and Penelope, if you could click your screen. We're waiting for you guys to take control.
Yeah, use your mouse to click on your screen, and that will give you control of the aiming robot.
Xander and Penelope.
Can you guys unmute yourselves, Xander and Penelope and Mike?
Ah, there you go. You
now
got
you
it.
got it.
So now you can use those right, left arrows.
You try it. Use those right and left arrow keys to re-aim your arm there. Yeah, there you go. All right, aim it right in there. Got to account for gravity a little bit. Hey, right in there, first try. Nice job. And when it goes in, then it flashes those lights. Now, Arvin, did you change the, whoa. Did you change the LEDs at all in your code?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, they flash really cool. I like that flashing on there. Do you want to try it again, Xander and Penelope? You're all lined up. See if you can get it in again. Get 2 more chances.
Clicked away from the screen.
Might have lost remote control there for a second. There you go. Now you got it back.
Go ahead and click on your screen again.
Can I go for the windmill?
Yeah.
Sure.
Re-aim if you want to. You can aim it whichever one you want to. This is your mini golf game now, Padre. I don't know why you're Padre, but.
Keep going. A little further. A little further.
Daddy, I think I can zoom in on the screen. Can you try zooming?
Give it a shot.
All right, see if you can get it in that windmill. I believe in you.
Is it not working? No.
And then you hit spacebar to kick it. Well, putt it. Putting as well. Oh, right off the line.
All right, so you gotta go.
Oh, so close. See if you can re-aim it a little bit, and this one's your last shot. You might need to scooch it. Yeah, there you go. Re-aim it a little more to the left.
There you go.
I believe in you.
Yeah, give it a try.
Whoa, so close, so close. All right, we're gonna end that there. So we're gonna take remote control back from you, Xander and
Penelope.
Penelope. Can we give them a round of applause, everybody? Round of applause. And we are going to finish up our class part here. but I want to leave a couple minutes right now while we're still streaming. Does anybody have any questions about the code or about the robots or about how about bird brain, anything like that? Does anybody have any questions for us or for each other? Anybody have any questions for Gunther? He's led a very long and fascinating life. If you guys, oh yeah, Sophia and Connor, what's your question?
How old is he?
How old are you, Gunther? Tell us. How old are you, buddy? 132 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. He's been around for a long time. I guess if you've got good robot parts and you don't get wet, then you know, you can last a long time. Yeah, Nikita, what's your question?
Does he respond to like that? Does he have like a sound sensor so whenever someone talks, he just does like that thing?
That's a good question. Do you have a sound sensor in you, Gunther? Oh, no, he doesn't have a sound sensor. He just listens, you know? He's just a really good listener. Say again?
Understand the, like he can understand the question?
He can, because we are coding him to. We've got a little bit of code that runs him in the background. So yeah, I'll just give you guys a really quick little preview of how Gunther works. We've got him connected to an iPad using bird blocks. And so when we press different bits of code, he does different things. That's his code for his talking head. This is his code for nodding yes. This one down here is his code for shaking his head no, right? So he's got a bunch of different little snippets of code loaded here onto bird blocks. And so we get to control him. We get to use him kind of like a puppet, like a robotic puppet, where we can tell him to say yes or no or talk or whatever. And then we have a super secret way of making that noise. Does anyone recognize Gunther's voice? I'm not going to tell you what we use. This is a secret. But does anyone recognize Gunther's voice? Gunther, will you tell us what you had for breakfast this morning so that they can hear your voice? Oh, we had eggs and bacon and pancakes, but maybe you guys can recognize what instrument we're using to make his voice. I don't know. It is. It's a melodica or melodia. I always melodian. What is it?
I think they're called melodian.
Melodian. I always forget. Yeah. So it's a fun time. We make some movie magic. Anybody else have any questions? Yeah, Lasia, you had a question too.
What's that owl robot behind you's name?
Oh, I don't know that this owl robot behind me has a name. I think we named it once. I think Sigrid, you were there when we named it, but I don't remember what we ended up naming it. But yeah, this guy back here, I don't know that it has a name. Do you think it looks like it has a name, Lasia? Do you want to name it?
I don't know. Maybe.
Sure.
Maybe Willow, but I don't know.
I think that's a really nice name, Willow. That's nice. I like that. That might be the owl's name, Willow the owl. I like that. Thanks, Lasia.
And I think it would be totally okay for us to rename the owl frequently.
Yeah, I think the owl's name can change. So if anybody out there wants to join our next class and listen, it's totally not a willow, it's a blank, let us know. Join class. You must be present to rename the owl. So there you go. Well, we are just about done with our class today, and I want to be sure to let people know how they can join in future classes with us. So I just want to share a little bit of information for how we can all connect together, and you guys can join class on your own later. So first and foremost, we would love to see what y'all make, what you do, what you code and program with your students or in your house. So you can share that with us and tag us on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can tag @BirdBrainTech or #HummingbirdKit, even just so far as to say, like, I really loved class today, or I can't wait to make my own Gunther, whatever it is. If anybody has any questions ever, you can either reach out to us on social media or you can email us, info@birdbraintechnologies.com. And here on our Robotics at Home website, this website is set up entirely for folks who are learning at home, whether those are teachers or parents and students. There are all kinds of projects on there. There are courses to teach you how to use a Hummingbird. There's even a link where you can purchase a Hummingbird and we'll ship it directly to your house if you'd like. And there's also a page called Remote Robots. So if you didn't get a chance to program one of our robots today, or you're watching live and you really wish that you could, but for whatever reason you can't join us live, go to this page right here and click on Remote Robots, because we have robots that are set up 24/7, 365, and they've got a camera on them all the time, and you can go and code that robot whenever you want to. Or if you're a teacher, you could send your students to our Remote Robotics page and they could code that robot whenever you would like them to do so. Whether you're doing a summer camp or you're finishing up your last couple weeks of school and you want something fun for your kids to do, lots of great resources. Plus, all of our live upcoming Zoom classes are listed there and you can register and attend for free. So lots of great resources that you should check out on our website there. But with that, we will end our stream here. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who joined us live on Zoom. Everybody reach your hand right out in front of you like this. Give yourselves a pat on the back, because that was some good coding and problem solving, everybody. Nice job. And until we see you next time, thanks so much for joining, and get to coding, everybody. Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We can't wait to see what you make on social media. On Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, you can tag @BirdBrainTech or #HummingbirdKit, or you can even tag me. If you have any questions, be sure to email us, info@birdbraintechnologies.com. We can answer questions about purchasing, about learning, about teaching, and about professional development. If you haven't been there yet, be sure to visit our Robotics at Home page. There you can purchase a kit for yourself, learn how to use it, and even join one of our upcoming webinars. Until we see you in class, thanks for watching from everyone at BirdBrain Technologies.